All right. So, Michael, what does disability pride mean to you?
For me, Disability Pride Month means just being included, just having a seat on the table, not only with friendships, but also in professional settings. People with disabilities always should be able to work alongside with other professionals, learning alongside with other students, and just be included in every community. And also just having the knowledge about their own experience and be able to speak up when decisions are being made about them. And just make me proud just to see when people accept each other for who they are. So
So, what's the history of Disability Pride Month?
you know what, Disability Pride Month has a enrichment history, just like uh with the LGBTQIA Pride Month, Black History Month. So during the 1990s, around March, they individuals with disabilities protest in the national capital, and they got arrested for it. There, but in July 26, 1990, what whoever was in office, they signed a bill called the American Disabilities Act, also called the ADA, which was passed in July 26, 1990. And that's when Disability Pride Month takes place in the month of July. And this year, the ADA turns 34 years of age. And the Arc of the United States has a National Councils of Self Advocates, and they chose the theme "We Want a Life Like Yours" for Disability Pride Month 2024.
Awesome. So, the ADA made it a little bit more accessible,
Mhm.
a little more possible for people to participate in their communities without being discriminated against. Um, and yeah, that's why we celebrate in July, as the passage of the ADA happened in July. So that's great. Great to know. I like how you mentioned that it took a lot of work, a lot of activism and
Mhm.
protesting, and probably a lot of time, um, people working on this. All right, and we've got an image of the disability pride flag. So we have a kind of a grayish black rectangle with stripes of red, gold, white, blue, and green going across, like diagonally across the center.
Mhm.
So, why don't you explain to us what those different colors mean?
So the red is physical disabilities. The gold is neurodiversity. White is just invisible disabilities or disabilities that haven't been diagnosed. Blue is emotional and psychiatric disabilities or mental illness. Green is sensory, and the faded black backgrounds are just the victims, and yeah, just the mourning of victims that have been violent, yeah, just been abused and violence and experiment yeah, just medical experimentations or just other experimentations and so
Mhm.
on and so forth.
Anyone we've lost in the community over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.